Lovely if you are here already, lovely if you're watching at a later moment. And I will be getting into the channeling of Isis a little later today because I felt that there is something else needed to start with. I noticed in my personal experience, as well as with some friends of mine, as well as with my coaching clients, that the past week has been quite intense energy wise. And I am blessed that I have quite a few friends that have the same gift as me, that we are able to look into the energy to see what's happening and to discuss that. But I thought it might be nice to start these calls with a sort of energy update. So if you're watching, you are also getting that because I feel that it's good to know that you're not the only one experiencing this. You are not the only one that might feel extremely tired. And something that came up for me, as well as my friends and the people that I'm working with, is that there are a lot of recurring thoughts, things that come up that almost seem that I'm way past that already, but because I'm tired, it seems that these negative patterns are playing up more. And I'm living in Ibiza. It's pretty hot here at the moment, so the heat is also not making me feel really good if I'm outside and I'm doing too much. It's almost like I'm getting overwhelmed with the heat, and then these thoughts and negativity come in much more. So what I feel is that, especially now, it's super important to stay connected to your heart. If you are sensing that you are tired, if you're sensing that you're overwhelmed, if you're sensing that you are stuck in negative thought patterns and maybe even the thought patterns that you feel belong to the past, find something that connects you back to your heart. It's almost as if there are certain frequencies out there that are interfering with, let's say, healthy thoughts, positive thoughts, and staying in your connection. So the more you sense that you're off track, the more important it is to come back to that connection and to do something that realigns you with yourself. Once you are capable of coming out of the mind and sinking back into the heart, the easier it is to feel that things are okay, that everything in the moment is the way it needs to be. When you are caught up in that thought patterns, it's very difficult to see that, to feel that, to know that. So my advice at this time: pay extra attention when you feel off track, when you feel lost, when you feel that you are running around in circles in your mind, when you feel extremely tired. Find an activity that connects you to who you are. Find something that helps you to feel in your heart, connected to your heart, in your heart space, because from there you'll be able to see much clearer what's going on, what is needed, and what the next step is or can be for you. Once we are stuck in that mind and those thought patterns, it can be very difficult to come out. Limit your time on social media activities that drain your energy. Be mindful with alcohol, sugar, and everything like that in these times, because it's lessening your energy, it's lessening your awareness, and making it more and more difficult to be in that heart connection, to be in that heart space. And that is the space where you need to be to actually know what is needed for you. So I just wanted to start with that. Then from here, I'd like to guide you through a short meditation. And after the meditation, I'm going to tune into Isis. But I really feel that giving a short energy update at the beginning of these calls, as well as helping people that are watching now or somewhere the next week or even later, to come back into that alignment, really helps to then receive the messages from Isis. So let's just take a moment to settle in. Take your time to close your eyes. Make sure that you are in a place where you can actually close your eyes. If you're listening while doing something that needs your attention, please don't close your eyes. But otherwise, find a space where you can comfortably sit or even lay down if you want. Close your eyes and take a moment to settle in. And really allow yourself to land, to feel the weight of your body on the surface you are sitting or laying on, and to surrender into the gravity. Allow the pull of gravity to assist you with arriving fully in your body in this moment, right here, right now. And while you're doing this, you can start to visualize, imagine, or sense that there are big, strong roots growing from the base of your spine, through your feet, down, 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 deep, 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 deep into the earth. Reach deep down through all the layers of the earth, further down, and then spread your roots wide, deeper and wider, deeper and wider. So you really ground yourself strongly, rooting yourself, anchoring yourself strongly, deeply into the earth. And with spreading out your roots, with widening them, you can start to see and sense, visualize, imagine that you are taking in nourishment from the earth. As if you're sipping on a straw, you are drawing in nourishment, stability, support, strength, love from Mother Earth into your roots and into your body, through your feet, through the base of your spine. Take in this nourishment, this warmth, this love, this support. And allow it to fill up your body, to go to all the right places, to move and swirl through the body, every cell, every fiber of your being. Allow it to be nourished, to be supported by this energy of the earth. And if you notice that in places there is energy that no longer serves you, things that are heavy, old, maybe things that you've been carrying for someone else, allow them to melt away, allow them to move out of your roots into the earth. So in the end, it's a cycle. You are releasing and you are receiving, you are releasing and you are receiving, just like what we breathe out gets taken in by the trees and they bring us oxygen in exchange. The same way, that which we are releasing into the earth gets neutralized, dissolved, and transmuted into new beneficial energy for us. So allow yourself to release anything, to Let go of the heaviness, the densities in your body, in your energy that feel no longer beneficial. Allow them to melt away, to sink out of your body, out of your energy, and through your roots into the earth, being lovingly received by Mother Earth and exchanged for loving, warming, nurturing energy that you can then take in through your roots. Allowing each cell to receive and release, receive and release, receive and release. And while this process continues, slowly move your focus to your crown and open up your crown and allow a cord of light to move upwards out of your crown, up, 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 up through all the layers of the atmosphere above you, up, 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 past all stars, the moon, the sun, all the way up into the great central sun, where you plug in, where you connect, and from where you receive the light, the inspiration, the insights from Spirit, from Source, from Father Heaven, and allow them to drip down through your cord of light, down, down, down into your crown, and from there spreading through your body like droplets of golden liquid light that come in and that become a flow, a stream of light, moving, flowing through your body, nourishing, enlightening every cell, every fiber of your being. Allow yourself to receive this through the whole body. And also here, any old thoughts can be given back to Source, be released upwards. So also here, it's a giving and receiving. And within the body, within the energy in and around the body, these two energies that you are receiving from Mother Earth, from Father Heaven, from downwards and upwards, they are mixing and merging within you. So there's the perfect balance between the earthly energies and the universal spiritual energies that you are receiving. And your whole system is balancing out again. It's receiving exactly what is needed from below and from above, coming back to its alignment, recalibrating, being fully connected, down and up, receiving from both sources, the physical and the ethereal, assisting you to be able to be fully present with your energy within your physical body. And just allow this process to continue to nourish you, to enlighten you, to help you to release and let go of anything you no longer need. And see how your energy with all of that becomes stronger and stronger and radiates out more and more from your center, from your heart, and the other chakras above and below, but mostly the heart that is radiating outwards into your field. So your aura also becomes light and strong with it. So this process can continue while I start tuning into Isis. Excuse me. And just know that being connected up and downwards can stay this way, or if at any time you feel you want to release the connection and feel that you want to call yourself fully back to yourself, that's also possible. But having this connection continuously nourishing you and enlightening you is also a good way to go, knowing that it helps you to stay connected to yourself and have a strong, energetic, and physical presence in that way. All right, so I'm just gonna start tuning into Isis, and she will let you know when she's there and when the first questions can come through. Isis, Isis, Isis is here now, dear one. I am here and I'm assisting each of you to feel my energy, to receive this connection. So everyone listening now and in the future can fully connect to that which is being shared through my words, through my energy, and through the answers to the questions. Know that This energy is available for you at any time. And I am assisting you to feel yourself in this higher dimensional connection. So you are capable of receiving your own answers while listening, while receiving that which is being transmitted through this channel. Know that you yourself are capable of receiving these insights, receiving these answers by tuning in, by asking, and allowing yourself to receive without your mind interfering, without questioning that which is being received, as this is the most difficult part for most humans, to let the mind move to the background and to allow that which is available for each of you to be received in fullness. As each of you have your own higher self connection, each of you is able to receive when you start connecting. Stop doubting yourself. Allow yourself to receive that which is present and trust that which is coming forth is that which is needed for you in the moment. I am ready to take your questions now.
Hi, Isis.
Hi.
We have our first question on the chat, and it's to do with CERN. So the person has asked, I'm curious about CERN, so many different stories about the influence of the shutdown. What's true and what can you feel of the shutdown?
There are many ways to look at what is happening here, and there are many sources of information that have come forth about why this is happening and what is the effect for you as human beings, as well as the effects on being able to connect with the higher dimensions. There are certain aspects of the shutting down that I would like to highlight for you now. So it has both positive as well as negative effects. One thing is that you are noticing the effects of it being shut down, as there is a difference in vibration, there is a difference in frequencies that you are receiving personally while this machine is turned off. There is a difference in that which you are personally receiving. Now CERN has been switched off. This is both positive, as you can see this, as negative, as there is more coming towards you that is of a different vibration, different intensities than before. So you might notice the switching off as something that is assisting you to feel more on a positive scale, as well as this feeling more might be considered negatively, as it is more intense and in that way overwhelming for you. In this way, everything can be seen and sensed in different ways. So there is no right or wrong. It's a personal experience to you. What I would like to say about what is happening by this switching off, that there is a difference in the field that is palpable for most of you, that you can sense, that you are aware of, that is influencing you in ways that you might be able to see, and some of it is more hidden, consciously hidden, as it is a form of trying to influence you and your way of thinking, your way of seeing things, your way of perceiving things. And this is something to be aware of. This is also related to what was shared before the channel connected with me. It is important to stay in your heart space, to keep connecting with yourself and to that which brings you in a state of connection, as there is more energetical disturbance present in this time on your planet. This is also why many of you feel called to step forward with that which has been part of your work for a long time already, but it is needed to level up, to step up, and to start sharing, to start sharing, to start sharing. This is no time for holding back anymore, to play it small. You are needed, and you are needed now. So these thoughts that are trying to convince you to slow down, these thoughts that are trying to convince you that things are not as you feel they are, you should consciously work on moving beyond those limiting beliefs, as these are the thoughts that are being used to keep you away from that which you are here for. You have chosen to be here on earth at this time. You have chosen to step in and bring forth your unique gifts in this time, at these times. And these thought forms are being projected at you to keep you from doing this. The switching off of CERN is about influencing this process in a way that you are able to evolve more quickly, as well as you are more perceptible for these interruptions. So know that you are capable of receiving more, both of your own frequency, of your own energies, as well as the interfering energies that might try to draw your energy somewhere else, to draw your attention somewhere else, to call your energy to somewhere else instead of in your own alignment, in your own connection. So be aware of that and keep coming back to your alignment, to your heart space, to your own connection. As from there, you can be of service to the greater whole.
Thank you. We have another question, somebody who has done a session with you. And the question is, you mentioned that I may be interpreting higher energies for people. Can you please tell me how I might be doing this? Perhaps which clair sense I would use?
Everyone has an ability to connect with multiple clair senses. Some are more present for you, but each of you have the ability to connect to all the heightened senses, the clair senses that are available to humans. By limiting yourself to the ones known to you, you are also limiting the information that is coming in. Yes, focus on the ones that are present, that you know how to connect with, but don't limit yourself to only those ones. As the more you draw from all of your heightened senses, the more you are capable to combine them, and in this way to see a broader picture, to hear a broader message, to sense a bigger idea, to know a broader image, to understand with more depth, to see from a higher level. And all of this combines in a more multidimensional understanding of that which you are connecting with. You are capable of tuning into these different psychic senses, and you can enhance each of them by consciously calling in your senses that you want to enhance, and these can be the ones that you are already working with, as well as the ones that seem less available to you. You can give your senses colors. The eyes normally connect with blue, the eyes with green, the ears with blue, the nose white, the mouth and lips golden, and the tongue red. All combined, they heighten the claircognizance, and each of them connects with different senses. You don't necessarily need to work with the colors. You don't need to know each sense with each color. But for some of you, this can work as an enhancement. Feel what feels right for you, knowing that you have the ability to awaken each sense, to enhance each sense, to activate each sense. Find the way that works for you. You can use the colors, you can use your mind by focusing on wanting to see, wanting to hear, wanting to sense, wanting to know, wanting to smell, wanting to taste, wanting to receive, in whatever way you want to enhance. You can visualize your senses coming online. You can sense them enhancing. You can speak out invocations to enhance them. There are unlimited ways of enhancing these senses, and you can choose to enhance one of them, all of them, a few of them, and how to combine them in the way that feels most beneficial for you. There is no one way. There is no one size fits all. It's a way of knowing, sensing, seeing, hearing that which is most beneficial for you by trusting your inner compass when listening to these words and feeling what resonates most for you when you listen, feel, know, and look into this. I hope that answers your question.
Thank you, Isis. Another
You're
question
very welcome.
that's come through. If we step up, so to speak, to our purpose, how can we trust we'll be supported financially and beyond?
And this is a question that comes up for many that feel called to follow their purpose, live their mission. And it often seems that choosing that which you feel you are supposed to do limits the flow of abundance. This is because there is a belief that you need a job that provides you with money. And most of the ideas regarding jobs that provide money don't look anything like that which you feel called to do. Some might seem similar, but each of you is discovering their own way of expressing their mission, their purpose. And there is no clear image yet, no clear idea yet of how this can be combined with a flow of abundant and continuous income. We ask you to release this template now and welcome in a higher perspective that for each of you is available now. I will share with you the way that you can remove the old and plug in the new. So first of all, allow yourself to release the earthly template of jobs and income, of how you were taught that the world functions, of the template that comes with being born as a human being, and allow yourself to release this by telling yourself that there is a better version and that you choose that version that is suitable for you and your mission, your purpose in this lifetime. Give yourself time to notice what happens when you do that. You might feel a resistance coming up. You might feel emotional. And there might be a opening in your energy once you move through this initial resistance and emotions. Allow yourself to move through the waves of releasing, resisting, releasing, and the emotions that come with it, until you reach a point of stillness, a place of openness, where there is no longer any resistance, no longer a emotional response to the release, but a quiet openness that is ready and willing to receive your unique template, in which I can assist to receive once you are ready. I am waiting a little longer, as not everyone has reached this still point yet. There are still layers being released, still waves coming in and out. Allow yourself to move through it for as long as needed. Some of you have these programs more attached still. These templates still hold a stronger base. So allow them to release in your own time, in your own pace. And sense how slowly it becomes lighter for you. More still for you. More quiet. More open. And you can repeat this process if and when needed by watching the recording. For now, I'll continue. So once you have reached that state of stillness, that state of openness, that place of quiet curiosity, allow yourself to feel, to see, to know that with that which is your mission, your purpose, your unique gift already integrated in that is a program, is a template that allows you to do this in your unique way and receive abundantly with it, through it. Maybe not always in the form that you would consider most logical. There are ways where you are being provided for at the times where you are moving through your upgrades, where you are moving through your shifts, where you are moving through the preparations that are needed to live and express your unique gifts. But the most important thing is to see, feel, know that that which you are supposed to do has already integrated in that the version of you that is living it and being abundantly provided for in that way. You are able to receive abundantly by living your mission, your purpose. Once you see, feel, know that this is integrated in that which you are supposed to be doing, supposed to be living here, supposed to be expressing, you can then connect the two and receive it fully. You have been told many, many, many times that there is only one way to receive. There is only one way to be provided for. There's only one way to work and create a continuous, stable income through that. What is needed for you is to shift into the template that comes with your unique expression and to trust that you are capable of living and expressing your gifts as well as receiving financial support through that. Not always in direct exchange, not always as a giving and receiving in a direct exchange. But the more you move into your unique expression, the more you give of that unique expression, the more you are receiving through one way or through one channel or a different channel. There is not one direct giving and receiving available for each of you. Some give, and receive through different channels. Be open for this way of working, for this way of receiving. Release the old template of being directly connected to the person you're giving to is the one paying you. or someone is paying you to give to others. This is one way of thinking. This is one way of doing that comes with the old earthly template. Once that one is fully dissolved in your being, fully released from your being, you can start to explore these different templates, these different ways of receiving, where there is not always a direct form of giving and receiving. And these forms have different ways of receiving income and different ways of giving your job, doing your job. They are not directly connected as they are in the old template. Once the old template is fully released, you will understand more of these different ways while they are being received and integrated. From this place of stillness, allow yourself to receive your unique template by seeing, feeling, knowing that that which is given to you in your unique gift, in your unique expression, in your unique mission, in your unique purpose, within that, there is already an integrated program of how you can receive by expressing your uniqueness in one way or another. There are plenty of ways where there is no direct exchange and you are still being provided for, you are still receiving an abundant flow of income through others that want to support you on your mission. And this can have several forms. It can be as a sponsorship. It can be an investment. It can be someone that is willing to pay a higher price so others can receive freely or for a lesser price. Be open to have different ways of receiving than the one-on-one idea that most people, the direct connection of giving, receiving, that most people have in their minds. Find out which form works for you and be open to learn along the way, to discover along the way which forms are most suitable for you. Are there any more questions?
Yes, we have two more. So see what you have time for.
Go ahead.
Is there a specific way you can recommend for calming an overactive mind while I go about my day?
One of the easiest ways to calm an overactive mind and not go into a meditative session, not go into a connection with nature. If you want to have a quick way that you can do wherever, whenever, is to make a physical connection with your hands on your body and draw your attention to feeling that connection. This can be on the lower belly or on your heart space. The lower belly can be useful to really draw the mind down out of the busyness up here and draw yourself down into the belly, into the connection with your body, into feeling your hands, connecting with the warmth of your hands, connecting with the breath in the belly. And take a few moments to feel yourself there, as if you are literally drawing your energy from the head into the body, into the belly, and you anchor yourself there for a while. Connecting with the heart can be beneficial if you like to feel connected more to your direct environment, the people surrounding you, and using that as a distraction from the mind, drawing yourself out of the head into the present moment and that which is present, where you can make a heart connection to the ones around you. Depending if you choose to feel more connected through the heart outwardly, or you feel you'd like to be more connected inwardly through the belly, use one or the other. These 2 points, belly and heart, are the easiest ones to make a quick disconnection from the busy mind into the now moment. If you have more time, there are the ways that were mentioned before: a meditation, a connection with nature. And also, these don't need to take up very long, very much of your time. A meditation of just a few minutes can assist you to be more mindful for the next few hours. A quick connection to your plants, the trees outside, or walking barefoot can also help to get out of your mind and into a connection with yourself. Touching your plants or watching the flowers in them can shift you rapidly. Playing music that calms your nervous system is also a form of lessening your mind's chatter. Mm.
Amazing. Thank you. We've got one more question if there's time.
Mhm.
Okay. How can I overcome my insecurity about creating what I'm supposed to do, slash what my soul clearly wants me to do, to write books?
The easiest way to overcome your insecurity is to simply start. A book is not written within one day. You don't need to overcome your insecurity within one day. By simply starting to write, you are starting to overcome your insecurity. You don't need to do everything within one day. Not writing the book and not overcoming the insecurity. You don't need to have the whole book ready from this moment you start. You don't need to have dissolved your whole insecurity from the moment you start. When you start, you take the first step towards your book, and you take the first step in overcoming your insecurity. When you keep focusing on the whole book, the insecurity becomes much bigger than needed. When you start focusing on writing just a few pages or even just a few sentences, you lessen the insecurity. When you allow yourself to start writing a little bit here, a little bit there, you allow yourself to dissolve the insecurity a little bit here, a little bit there. You don't need to make this as big as you are doing now. Give yourself permission to take one step at a time. Give yourself permission to feel insecure and still start writing. You don't need to present your book right away to an audience. So start writing while feeling insecure, and notice that once you start, you will feel that the writing becomes easier and easier and easier as you go. And the insecurity will become less and less and less while you continue to move forward. And this is not just for someone that wants to write a book. This is for anyone that feels that the insecurity is too big to start. You start with one step, and then another, and then another. And your insecurity can be taken with you on your journey. It doesn't need to be completely gone before you start. Take it with you, step by step, and see how your courage in yourself, your trust in yourself will grow just by taking those first few steps. We encourage you to start with just a few words, a few sentences, a few pages. The book will follow.
Amazing, thank you.
Hmm. I'm just slowly closing on the connection and sending my love and gratitude to Isis and all of the other guides that are present and holding space and supporting this process. Thank you to everyone watching. Thank you, Michael, for your assistance. I am gonna send my love to everyone. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you again next week. Ciao, ciao. Thank you, Michael. Bye-bye.